I've made it, fellas.
Really?
Yeah, Anthony sent me a text the other day, or actually this was yesterday, and he says, you're trending on TikTok.
Oh.
What?
Finally, after all these years of trying.
Now explain.
Finally trending on TikTok.
Yeah.
No, all it is that old, you guys remember that cartoon I made, the little bird keeps asking, you want to see my pecker?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Doesn't sound like something you do.
No, but yeah, it's that old cartoon, and people are just, I guess, mimicking it or redubbing it on TikTok because that's what you do on TikTok.
So like what they listen to the audio,
Yeah.
and they mouth it with their mouth.
Pretty much.
Yeah,
That's it.
Yeah,
Yeah, it was cute. There's a couple of them that are like people going back and forth at each other. I watched a few of them. I actually downloaded TikTok onto my phone. I feel dirty.
No, TikToks can be fun.
No, they can be. I've seen a lot of well edited, like well done TikToks.
Now, Appsro, when is the sequel "Want to See My Butthole" coming out?
It's been in production for a couple years now, but I think we're nearing the end of it.
What type of animal is it going to be?
The Avatar movie.
I don't want to spoil it.
Okay.
I don't want to spoil it. It's too much information.
Yeah.
Well, according to you guys, because it's not just apparently about Appsro being on TikTok. So, Thick, you were getting people messaging you about stuff on TikTok?
Yeah, I guess there's like a Ford Ranger song that people are like, this has got to be Neebs. He's singing about a Ford Ranger. And, yeah, I heard the audio. I was like, it's not Neebs, but it's very Neebs-ish.
It is close.
Yeah.
It's in that realm.
Neebs played it here in the office a second ago. I was like, yeah, I could see why people are thinking that.
Yeah,
It's got that
I was
twang.
like, man, that guy sounds good. So I'm flattered.
Yeah, there you go.
You are quite the songbird, Neebs.
Now I've seen like a long time ago, I saw people doing the same thing with some footage of the forest.
Yeah.
We found that effigy with the pencils for teeth and the boot for a hat.
All right. Yeah.
Saw
I
someone
remember
doing
those.
that. Those are funny. Now I didn't realize until a couple months ago how much was going on TikTok. Like
Oh, it's huge.
all these what do you call them? Duels or whatever.
Duets.
Was it duets? Like people singing and then people adding to it, or people playing an instrument and then
Yeah.
a stranger
Yeah.
can
Yeah.
add to it. Those are awesome.
That's
So
pretty
Man,
badass.
it's like I kind of want to. I mean, it's fun to make fun of, but part of me wants to dive into it and create stuff on there just for fun. But
Yeah.
it's just like I don't have time to do that.
Yeah. The thing that interests me, and I used to just lurk on TikTok, and that's how much of a dirty piece of shit that I am. But I actually created like an account because of the duets, because there's like people on there that's like, hey, they're playing guitar, they just play like a rhythm thing. And it's not always like the widdly stuff. It could be like jazz or blues or whatever. But I would like to play along with what they're doing.
Yeah, you can
Yeah,
whittle
but
on top.
not the
No.
not that,
of course
but like
not.
like rhythmic good stuff. I mean,
Yeah.
whatever, but that's why I created an account. Even though I will sit on the toilet for hours and my legs will go numb.
Yeah.
Just scrolling through all sorts
With
of
the guitar?
all day.
TikToking away. Or thick-talking as they call it now.
TikTok. Oh, I like that. I know one of those golf jokes I did kind of blew up on there. Like, I don't even know. I don't know the TikTok layout. I've seen a couple things, but I was like, okay, that's cool. Yeah. Because that's like, I always thought it was just, well, I mean, I didn't know how wide of a range TikTok had content-wise. So
Oh, yeah.
I was like, that's just a comedy video I did. Why? Okay, I guess there's just videos.
Yeah,
I
I've
just
seen
didn't
little
know.
snippets of us in live action old stuff that
Yeah.
were doing these, these little bits.
I just didn't know it worked that way.
All of our music's on TikTok, so if people wanted to like lip sync music on TikTok, and people have, they've, Duty Call, Survivor Evolved, stuff like that. No one's done anything to documents yet, but that's a new song. So
I'm
if you want to
waiting,
do something
yeah.
to documents,
Oh, you know that's going to
it's
blow
just
up
been
pretty soon.
released.
Now, Thick, didn't you say at some point that you thought it'd be fun to do some sort of like lip syncing thing?
It was the karaoke thing, which after long thought, I didn't know that I would want to see our faces reacting to people doing this, but
Yeah.
we're not all on board with showing our faces, even though people know what we look like.
I like to keep it a mystery.
It's not
It's
a mystery.
It's not a mystery.
No, it's a big old mystery.
It's not, though. It's not.
Nobody wants to see my face.
They do,
Everybody
though.
does.
They do.
Yeah, you aged
People-
like 40 years in a week, Simon. It was weird.
And
I
it works
know.
for you. It works for you
I know.
somehow.
Hey, you know what, though? I'm proud to be alive.
Yeah.
Yeah, no,
You know,
should be.
I made
Glad
it.
you
I
are.
know a lot of people who were my age or younger who
Not
are
alive.
dead.
Yeah.
You've done well.
I have.
Congrats. You got this far.
I really have.
Simon,
Well,
I bet if you shaved your beard,
Uh-huh.
that would like take some years away.
Oh, it takes some years. Well,
Yeah.
he did that not too long ago for a commercial you guys did that you were
Yeah.
involved in. And yeah, it was kind of like a blast from the past seeing old clean face Simon.
Yeah, and if you put outside clothes on,
Right.
sometimes.
Now I don't have a beard right now. Not that it matters or anything. This isn't even that interesting. But I do have. I went back to the late 1990s. I have a goatee right now, and only my chin is white. As opposed to
classy.
like the whole, because a lot of my beard is turned white. That happens to people in their 30s. So I'm
Well,
pretty
I'm-
happy that
yeah.
it waited a long time for me.
Man, I went to high school with people that were getting gray hair.
Gray hair and bald. I went
In
through
high
high
school.
school with a guy who was bald.
Yeah, I knew a guy that was bald in high school.
Yeah.
God damn, man, that sucks.
Shit happens. I mean, genetics, I tell you, like 10 years ago, I looked a lot better. And yeah, of course I hit the wall. It happens. If I would have taken care of myself, though, holy shit, like I've got like a good 65 years of partying under my belt. The fact that I look this good,
Yeah, and you're not even 65.
it's fucking amazing, man.
Yeah, you know what? Like, I think that Simon, though, is the most loved and adored person. If anybody was like, which one do you want to see? I think at the top of the list, it'd be Simon.
Probably Simon.
You're absolutely nuts. No, but some people might be able to relate more with me because I'm crazy, and so many people are crazy.
Sure, that's probably
Different
part
levels
of
of crazy.
I love your eyes. It's a big old puppy dog eyes.
Yeah.
it. Yeah,
freaky
just
looking
want to
eyes.
slap you in the face.
Oh, slap me, baby.
Slap you
Makes
so
me want to
hard.
put you in a bag and toss you off a bridge.
I'm pretty
Yeah,
sure, yeah.
that's-
Simon, when we lived together, those 4 years, we probably aged 20, 25 years.
Probably.
Just a lot of abuse.
Worth it, though.
A lot of
So
abuse
worth
to the
it.
body.
And
wouldn't
before
change it.
and before I moved here and I started to take it easy. You know,
Sure you did.
On the
This is-
partying.
yeah, party. This is my take it easy party years. I
Yeah.
just
You
drank
didn't
by
take
myself.
it easy in New Orleans?
No, New Orleans. I slept in the streets most of the time.
He had people pee on him for warmth.
When I went to New Orleans for the first time, I saw a sign that told you what the fine was for public sex. And you don't see those around here in our town.
Really? How much?
Yeah, I forget. It wasn't that bad.
Yeah,
Yeah, that's like, can I
ready.
afford it?
Yeah.
Because I would totally. go
Simon
to
probably
New Orleans.
knows how much. Simon.
How much? How was it?
It was $40, and it was cheaper to have sex in the street than it was to get a room. So
Oh, then yeah. I would
sometimes
absolutely
you
no-brainer.
get caught.
I would
so-
absolutely pay $40 other than $200 for a
Well, what you do is
shady
you,
hotel room.
you tape 2 20s on your ass, and the cop just comes up and takes it off and lets you finish.
Yeah.
That's it.
yeah.
Yeah. I think that should be a term now. Like, hey, guys, I'm making public sex fine money. That's where you just don't care. You're like, yeah, fine
Yeah.
me.
That's it.
Oh my God. So yeah, I think we talked about you got your cameo your presences. People clearly do want to see you, Simon. So shut your face. Okay.
Well, first of all, I don't even know how long I really want to do it. Number one, and number two, Thick. Yeah, you've gotten a lot more than I have.
But I've
I've
been on
forgotten
it
that
longer. Like,
I know,
if,
but still.
had we both started at the same time, you would have triple what I have.
You know
Simon's-
what? Not it's,
People hate me.
Simon's going to be the McRib of cameo.
That time of year again.
Just shows up every now and
he's
then.
back.
We should put pickles and barbecue sauce on his head when he does these.
No, listen, it's fun when somebody says like it's really fun interacting with people, as you
Yeah.
know, I'm sure, Thick. Like we or at least on that way, it's kind of interesting, but it's also strange. And then when some people are going through really hard stuff, I have a hard time thinking about what to say because I'm an idiot.
Sure.
You know,
It's always hard, isn't it?
yeah.
What do
So
you say to someone who's just suffered something?
exactly, and you know. But you just try to be silly and hopefully make them smile, and you go like, "Oh, that's fun." It makes me, feel pretty good because some people apparently, this will help them.
Have you tried pulling your own thumb off, but not really like the trick?
Oh, that's
Yeah.
good. I'm gonna
That'll
do
do
that.
That might
from
freak
now
people
on.
out. They might think he's a wizard.
You could reach behind the camera and pull a quarter
Ah, that would do it. That'd make anybody happier.
to the side of the
That's it.
camera. There's a good trick. You can take that one, Simon.
Thank
The
you.
ones that I like doing are the pep talks.
Yeah, you're good at the pep talk. I saw a couple of those.
Oh man, I love doing those and just like
Wait,
slamming.
give me a pep talk. I want a pep talk.
for you.
You
God.
gotta pay for it, Neebs.
Yeah.
Yeah, you have to pay for
Let me
it.
send you the. Let me send you the link, Neebs.
No, this is. You got.
No,
you got to
link
go
you.
to
I'll link
pep
you.
talk.
I might have a promo code with it too.
Ooh,
Take off 10%.
that's gonna be your next year's stocking stuffers. Is these little coupons for your Cameo?
Oh, what is this? What?
What
Just give it to his
Dad.
uncle.
Dad.
You know, hey, it's a cameo.
Hey, this pep talk just made me think of Duralis and Associates. Remember when Leslie became the leader of the Weetald tribe?
Oh yeah, yeah.
And
Oh, yeah.
he had to give a big pep talk speech.
Oh yeah, that was fun. Good stuff.
Have fun.
Did he say have fun? He did.
I'm gonna cut to it now.
Hello, it out.
A little louder, buddy.
Speak up.
Enunciate.
It is a power to fight.
Oh man,
Oh no.
This is painful to Radius.
I know. He'll get it.
Do your best. Have fun.
Did you just say have
He
fun?
said he told them to have fun, Radius.
How's this fun?
We
Good damn shit.
Neebs, didn't you do an animation? Like it was one of your first ones, I believe. That was like
Oh, self-help.
Self-help, yeah.
Yeah, that's back when I was learning to animate stuff.
Oh yeah.
I think I was doing it in Final Cut.
Which I remember when I met you. You're like, I animate in Final Cut. I'm like, you're a madman.
Yeah, I don't. That's all I had.
Self-help, you said?
Is that still on the Hank and Jed channel?
I think so.
It's
Yeah.
buried deep.
Probably.
Yeah, it's
That-
on there.
That would be buried deep
That's
on
a
the Hank and
deep,
Jed.
deep
Self-help.
I need to look at a picture to remember it. Oh yeah, you were on stage.
Oh, Kool-Aid guy's here.
Oh yeah.
Oh, right beneath it is Neebs Gaming reacts to Hank and Jed pilot skit, and right below it is me in my tablecloth shirt and Dora on stage with
Oh,
his
yeah,
punk
that's-
hair.
Yeah.
There's some fun
love
stuff
that
on the
skit.
internet. That's on JJ's channel, JJ Tube.
Well,
Gotcha.
we're gonna flag him.
That's we're gonna flag you, JJ, you bastard.
That's what you get.
Oh, and just before we forget, Simon, back to your appearance before we move on. I sent you that picture just earlier about the monkeytail beard mustache.
Yeah.
Maybe consider that at some point.
I
And if
wish I
people
grew a
don't-
good enough beard for it, man. My beard hair is weird.
That wouldn't work out. Okay.
You've
Okay. I'd
got
love to see
good
that on you.
beard hair, Dora. Like really thick. You can grow a beard
Yeah,
in like
yeah.
a week, where it takes me a month to get
Yeah.
a softer version of what you get in like 2 weeks.
You're right. I could try that. Okay.
You
All right.
can.
I just looked up this monkey tail beard.
It's
oh my
funny.
God.
Yeah.
Oh my God. Someone
guess-
is bored as shit. That's what happens when quarantines happen, guys.
Yeah. Yeah,
Yeah.
we need a vaccine. We need it fast. Otherwise, we're gonna have weird facial hair trends.
Did anyone explain that? It looks like a tail's coming from around your
One
chin,
like down
and then
your
around your mouth.
But it's like down your what's that called again on your side? Sideburns.
Sideburns,
Like take
yeah.
one sideburn down, wrap it down your chin, and then up around the other side of the mouth, and make the mustache. But it doesn't connect on the other end.
Right. It looks like a curled monkey tail.
Yeah.
One sideburn isn't there,
Yep.
and one part of the goatee isn't there.
Yeah.
So
So,
it's
you have this big, nice monkey tail
wrapped around
wrapped
your mouth.
around your face. Oh,
Brilliant.
God.
I've never seen that.
I haven't
I know
either.
that becomes a trend.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Pretty neat. Pretty neat
We
stuff.
need something fun in 2021. You know, when you look up fashion in the history books and they finally get to the 2021, 2020s, and oh, there we go, the monkey tail.
How
I
amazing would
remember
it be
those.
if some like music icon chose that to be there? You know, like just someone that's huge out there. I don't know, but that'd be amazing. Like, wow, that's commitment.
I'm
They
surprised
went
Billie
all in.
Eilish is sticking with the green roots. I thought that'll be a thing for a week. You know,
She'll,
then
she'll change it up.
Bill Eilish can do whatever the
she's
hell
been
she
going.
wants, man.
Yeah.
Of course she can. I'm just surprised that she went that long with it.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's one of those things. Like, it's on brand now. You know what I mean? It's like she probably is like, I'm not changing my green. And her, fucking publicist and everybody's like, no, we gotta stay on brand.
The great thing about the monkey tail, though, like you can wear it for a day and shave it.
Yeah.
True.
Yeah.
If you just
It's-
wanna
it's one
test
of
drive
those.
it.
I'm gonna do the monkey tail for a day.
But maybe not wear it for a day like on a sunny day, like a real sunny day. and then shave it the next day.
Right.
So it's still there.
Don't go to the beach with it.
Yeah.
Bad idea.
So we were talking also earlier about games this year and how it was like,
Right.
Right now, like, I feel like, one, Anthony brought this up too. It's like nobody has the next gen consoles yet, or if they're out, they're hard to find.
Right.
That's true. Neebs, some guy outside likes your truck. He said he had one too.
Oh, really?
Back in '92.
I got us. Oh, his is newer than mine.
Yeah, his is an 80s model.
Hey, Anthony, give that guy some change and tell him to move on.
and give him a coupon for
Alright.
Cameo.
Yeah, coupon for Cameo. Yeah, if you like
far as
Hey,
games,
man,
I
give
think-
him a good
I think we'll have-
motivational speech, Thick, and he'll be in a home before he knows it.
he'll be in a mansion.
Pep talk. Think 44 pep talk.
Yep.
But I think as far as games, I bet we'll get some more announcements soon that will like pad out the end of the year. Because the end of this year, you're probably going to have a lot of new games popping out.
You would imagine with all the new console action in full force, you know.
Yep.
They'll be
Yep.
flowing by then.
I would imagine this fall window's just going to be ripe, filled to the brim with new games.
Yeah, all so pretty. They're so pretty.
Oh yeah, I'm not impressed by pretty anymore. Like I don't know. It's like
It's just kind of expected now.
yeah. To me, it's like look how great these graphics are. Like oh, okay, like the particles look a little better now. Like okay, cool.
Like once
I mean,
they
I tell you
nailed
what,
the
like-
water, you're like, what now? You know.
Here's what I really would love to see though, as far as like we're talking about Battlefield 6. Destruction physics.
Yeah.
Like that's something
like
that
Bad
I really
Company
want to
2.
see pushed forward.
Bad Company
Yes,
2 had
like Bad
great
Company
destruction
2.
physics.
But now with a little bit more power behind the hardware, I'm curious to see what they can do with destruction physics.
Yeah.
Yeah, like to me, it's like if you gave me GTA 5, right? Let's just say even a quarter of that, 20% of that, but most of it is destructible.
Yeah.
Oh my lord! I mean, that's where games are going to go, but it's going to be a lot bigger. It's going to be everything. But I can't wait for that because I want to steal a Boeing 747, which, by the way, they discontinued making, I believe, and I want to crash it into a farmhouse and see what happens.
See the whole farmhouse blow up? Yeah.
Yeah.
There's only certain games that are gonna do that because it, works within.
It makes
the-
me think of the Just Cause series. The Just Cause series was really big on destruction and physics.
Yeah.
Like that's a game where you could absolutely steal a plane and ram it into this giant tanker and everything would blow up.
Is there another one of those coming anytime?
The Just Cause 4 came out a few years ago, but there hasn't been one since.
Yeah,
Gotcha.
basically the biggest change from Just Cause 3 to Just Cause 4 was the 3 to the 4.
Yeah.
and they added tornadoes.
Yeah.
That was pretty
Added
much it.
tornadoes.
Well, they, you know what? I will say because I actually played just a little bit of Just Cause 4 recently. They played around a lot more of what you could do with the grapple in 4.
Yeah.
But I get what you're saying. Think like graphically and kind of mechanically, it didn't feel much different. It didn't feel really apart from each other.
Any other games you guys? Obviously we're talking about Sons of the Forest.
Oh yeah, Sons of the Forest. I'm looking forward to just for us because we we're always keeping an eye out for multiplayer survival games, and that's I think the one we're most excited about as a group.
It has nothing to do with the story from before, or is it pre?
I believe it does. I believe that
Oh, it's gotta.
you're like the character you play this time is Timmy, and you're going back.
That's
to,
right,
or
that's
you're
right.
Going to a different forest
Yeah.
area.
'Cause
But
that-
we'll see. I
yeah.
mean that's to me the forest is so unique because it has like a narrative that you can follow in 4-player co-op that kind of works.
Yeah.
Like not a lot of 4-player co-op games do that. Yeah. But it also has those base building elements and everything. Yeah, it's a wonderful game. I love the forest. So I'm curious to see what they do with number 2.
Another game that you were looking forward to, Duralius, Atomic
Yeah.
Heart.
Yeah, I'm very excited about that. I have no idea when it's dropping, but I've been
Yeah.
watching it for a couple years. The footage they've shown, and it intrigues me. It's kind of like Bioshock in ways, and yeah.
Is it a first-person shooter?
Yeah, first person, open world ish. I guess it looks a little bit guided, but it's just the art style is very intriguing to me. It looks just trippy, balls trippy. Some type of like I don't know breach of maybe dimensions. I don't know. Like they were doing studies and they let something in, kind of. It's a Russian-based development team, I believe.
Okay, yeah, I'm looking at it right now. It looks awesome.
Yeah, it looks really, really pretty. So I'm looking forward to that big time.
What was the name of that game where you got a chicken for a tool?
Oh,
Breath's Edge?
Breath's Edge.
Breath Edge, yeah.
Breath Edge.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Were we still waiting for that to be completed, or
Yeah, I was kind of to see where they were going with it.
Yeah.
But the initial impression I got was great.
it looked pretty cool?
Yeah.
It was pretty cool. I love it's a survival game where I guess your spaceship's crashed, and you got to like figure out how to survive in this crashed spaceship environment.
And there's a
give a
good
chicken.
amount of humor to it.
Oh, a
so,
lot of humor. Yeah, the game does not take itself seriously, which is
It's always
which is
nice.
a lot of fun. Oh, and Subnautica Below Zero is going to be finished hopefully this year. So that's another one to look forward to as
Yeah.
far as survival games.
Right?
Yeah. What were you saying, Thick?
Oh no, I was gonna ask about that Void Train game, but planned release
yeah.
date is 2022. Fuck that.
Yeah, Void Train looks cool. Yeah, there's a lot of stuff on the
Yeah,
just
it's
on the horizon.
It just seems so far away right now.
Yeah, yeah, it's kind of a drought. We're in a little gaming drought right now. The new consoles are out, and there's nothing. I'm trying to think. Just PS5. Like, there's nothing. There's that one Souls game that looks great, but there's nothing on there. I'm like, I have to get a PS5, and I have to play this now. Until like a God of War pops up, where it's like, or a new Ghost of Tsushima, like something that's on that platform that I'm like, I have to play it. I probably won't get one.
Are they available readily right now?
No, it's really really hard to find.
No, I
Okay.
just looked. I don't even really want one right now. I mean, yeah.
But you didn't buy one, or you did?
No, I did not.
I mean, who knows? It might end up being this year's Friday night or whatever, but I would love for us all to jump into that Back for Blood. That
Oh, yeah, I did see that.
kind of a Left
That does
4
look
Dead.
fun. Yeah, I think
Yeah.
that looks like it'll be a lot of fun. I mean, it's
Like-
got a Left 4 Dead vibe. Left 4 Dead was wonderful.
Yeah, same
Super fun game to play.
same team, I guess. And they've got like the most intriguing thing to me was the size of some of the like. There's this like Goliath, like this.
Yeah, I saw it. The trailer. Yeah,
Yeah,
it looks
pretty
great.
badass looking like that.
Yep.
Yeah. We did that one Left 4 Dead video. It was a Friday night, but I had fun. I mean, it's just kind of a brainless move together with your.
Oh yeah. Just
Teammates
stick
and-
together, try to survive, mow down zombies.
Yep.
It's about as simple as it gets.
What do you want?
Yeah. Oh man, speaking of zombies, Dying Light 2 I think comes out this year. I'm really excited about that one as well.
But this is—I swear, it seems like it's been gonna come out for 6 years.
Oh, I know.
Dying Light 2?
Yeah, I mean, I feel like I've been hearing about this for such
They
a
announced,
long time.
yeah, they had a trailer. They had a trailer for it a while ago, and I don't know why game companies do this. Like,
ridiculous.
they'll release a trailer 2 years out.
Yeah.
Like, come on, man, just maybe 6 months out.
Yeah.
That's when you really need to start building hype.
They just want to plant that buzz seed, or at least in their minds, they think that they're just putting a little seed just the back of your brain.
But that's a game that we could all potentially play together as well, correct?
Oh yeah, that's going to be 4-player co-op.
Yeah.
and I'm really looking forward to that one. I want to check. Yeah, I think that has a lot of potential. Yeah, the first one we never played the first one together. I would like to try that with you guys at some point.
Yeah,
just
you had
because that's
said
one of
that.
those. Yeah, I mean the graphics are great. Fighting the zombies is visceral and like super intense, and some of the stuff you unlock just leads to a lot of fun. Like you eventually can unlock a skill where you can drop kick zombies, and so seeing your buddy come up and drop kick zombies like never gets old.
No, that would never. That
Just
would not get
always
old.
fun.
I would also like to see a clothesline if possible.
Oh yeah.
If you could, if we could talk to somebody about that.
I've got
no, it'd be fun.
2 more games that I am definitely excited about now that I see them on this list.
I love that we're like, no games are coming out. That's how we
exactly.
started.
Yeah.
And now we've just gone off. I'm like, wait, this is coming out, and this is coming
But
out.
these
Pretty
are all
much.
coming out not like tomorrow. So
Yeah.
No, yeah, not right now. Yeah.
We'll see when, but I mean, one, it's pretty obvious, and no surprise, I'm looking forward to Far Cry 6 very much.
Oh yeah.
And then Psychonauts 2, baby. Oh my God. I can't tell you, man. That first one was a great game. I know Neebs played it as well. I mean, you
Halfway
got
through?
yeah, but what you played was great. You got stuck
yeah,
in a
it
little
was.
glitch. That game
Yeah.
was amazing. Like,
Yeah,
what
it
a
was.
great
It's
game.
fun.
why was
Yeah.
it? Tell me, because I've never heard of it, of course. So
Just the art style is pretty damn badass. What's his face? I forget the dude, the guy that makes Psychonauts.
Tim
I know who you're talking about.
Schafer.
Schafer.
Tim Schafer.
He's like the Tim Burton of video games in my mind, kind of.
okay, so what kind of game though?
It was kind of like platformer.
Okay.
Like Mario 3D.
Its premise
kinda.
was almost like Inception, Simon, where you played this character that would have to jump into people's brains
And their brains like a different
move
level.
around in there.
Mhm.
Yeah, everybody's brain was
brain.
a different level.
Wow, interesting.
Yeah,
Yeah, it
super
was cool.
Yeah. Anyway, that was a fun game. If people out there haven't played Psychonauts, the first one, I highly recommend it. It is a wonderful game. I think it's been like made a little prettier. It was like got refinished.
Yeah, they did an upgrade not too long ago, I believe. Yeah, a cult classic.
Absolutely.
In the gaming world for sure.
Good shit. But that's it. Everything else sucks ass this year.
Yeah. Appsro, was it you that said you played Hades?
Oh, fuck, I love Hades, yeah.
Probably not something for our channel, but...
No, certainly not anything for our channel, but just a wonderful, what do you call those type of games? Soul-like or whatever? I don't know. Roguelike is what you call those games. So basically, yeah, like every time you die, you start from scratch, and you have to do another run, and you get better and better each time. You upgrade more and more stuff. It's one of those, like, it can feel repetitive, but that's the brilliance of Hades is, like, they throw in so many powers, and they mix so much shit up. It doesn't feel repetitive.
Right.
Because you're now killing and kicking ass in different ways from your different upgrades.
It's like you're getting new weapons all the time, and then on your weapons, you're stacking like, all right, because the whole thing revolves around Greek gods. It's like, all right, you're the son of Hades, and you're trying to escape Hades, basically, or trying to escape the Greek version of hell. And all the gods from Olympus are helping you out. So you might do one run where, like, okay, I'm going to get Zeus to help me out, so I'm going to power all my stuff with electricity and have all these powers. Or I'm going to get Ares, a god of war, to help me out, so all my attacks do more damage. So it's like that. It's really, really fun. It's really well done. The art style's gorgeous, and the voice acting's well done. Yeah, solid game. Can't praise it enough.
Awesome.
You know what? I saw that there was, I think it's for Switch or something, some version of one of the Prince of Persias. Why hasn't there been a new Prince of Persia game?
That's a good question. Those were,
They were wonderful.
Fun.
So if the games were wonderful,
Yeah.
I would believe it. I also thought it was wonderful because I watched it a lot with my kid years ago. The Prince of Persia, the movie.
Oh, was that any good? I don't remember seeing it.
Gyllenhaal, right?
Yes.
Jake Gyllenhaal?
Yes, I'd never heard of the Prince of Persia. Didn't even know it was a video game. I don't know if it was a video game after the movie. Obviously, it's an old story. But that movie...
Yeah, it was a video game first and then the movie.
Okay, well, that movie was freaking good.
Okay.
I mean, like, I remember being surprised. Like, this is...
Dora and I both okay is very skeptical. It's a very skeptical okay.
It just seems like you're allowing him to like it.
Well, it was years ago, and I didn't expect anything from it. Yeah. And it was like, and it is kind of a kid's movie, but it's an action Disney, because Disney did it.
Prince of Persia Sands of Time, and that's what their Prince of Persia Sands of Time remake, I think, is coming out this year. So it's just
they're doing a remake. Perfect. Okay.
Yeah, but
remake of the movie.
Give us
no. They're doing a remake of the game.
Oh,
yeah.
He's let down.
It just seems like
I want to see Jake come back. Sorry.
Like I think that game did really well.
Maybe you should check and see if Gyllenhaal's on Cameo, Simon.
Yeah.
Sorry.
Oh God, he's not on Cameo.
Maybe you should check and see if Gyllenhaal's on Cameo.
He's not.
Well, it's too bad because as soon as he gets on there, I'm going to ask you to get me a cameo from him.
It's going to be a lot of money. If
yeah,
that's
2,000,
the case.
3,000, 5,000, and
Yeah.
Neebs doesn't care. He'll make my dream come true.
Oh,
Yeah. Simon's worth it.
Yeah.
Maybe you could trade with him. He'll knock off a little bit if you do him one.
Perfect. What were you saying, Dora, when you got cut off?
Oh, I have no idea. I don't know. I was just like looking at this whole Prince of Persia shit. Just curious why when you have like a brand like that, a title like that, like Ubisoft, like why would you? I mean, it did really, really well. People loved it. You'd think you'd try to make more. You'd think.
Right.
It's been a long time. It's been like a decade. Yeah, that game came out in, the first release, 1989, the first Prince of Persia. Yeah.
So when was the last Prince of Persia?
I guess Escape. What is this? That may be that looks, never mind. I have no idea. That's an app.
Yay.
Yay.
So, what now? Games. We were talking a lot about games, like as if we were a gaming channel.
Oh, I'll tell you what. We were talking about like mess around with Monopoly and stuff.
Oh,
and
yeah.
You don't like Monopoly,
Simon's
do you,
excited.
Simon?
Yeah.
Yeah. No, I mean, I've played Monopoly, but I don't think, like, I've played because you go, okay, I got to play a game. I know how to play the game, so sure, I'll pass some time. And maybe there's a little bit of fun in there, just a little bit, but I'd much rather play Family Feud. That's so much more of a fun game to me. It's a thinking on your feet game, not throwing dice and going, oh, fuck, I got to go to jail again. Or now I got to pay more rent. Like, fuck that. Like, let's use our heads and play a game that should, like, we use our imagination.
Yeah.
To me, that's a lot more fun.
You can pick more than one.
Well, I know, but I'm just saying, like, I don't find games like that, or at least that particular game. Like, we could play Sorry. You ever play Sorry?
Of course.
It's been a long time, but that's a classic.
That to me was an acceptable, fun game that I could play over and over and over again. Monopoly was never one for me.
How about Yahtzee?
Fun game. I did like that because it's like cards. Because I used to love poker. I'd play cards when I was a kid.
What about Candyland?
Candyland. It's okay because there's that gambling thing in there. Like you're flipping over the card and you might get like the chocolate like swirly cone, but then you might get fucked and you have to go all the way back down when you think you're gonna win.
And that's what the card said. You're fucked.
Yeah,
That's
so
like-
you're fucked.
Shoots and ladders the same way.
The shoots and
so I
ladders.
do
I
like
used to
that
get
aspect
pissed off
of
at
it.
that game.
There's none of that in if they add that element like jail, give me a break. It's fucking lame. You take a little break, you go take a shit. You know, nobody cares if you have to go to jail if you're kicking ass already. You know,
They should make
Is
a
everyone
what?
is everyone this well versed in board games?
Yes.
Yeah, I think so. Yeah.
Like
No.
I barely remember board. Like I don't think
We
I
hate
liked
'em.
board games as
No,
a kid either.
We know you didn't. We know.
I know I played them, but I was like, hey, let's go climb a tree. I used to love
They
climbing
were
trees.
they were illegal in Hickory, North Carolina until what, like 92?
Well, we had a paper shortage.
you
So
weren't
there was-
allowed to dance and you weren't allowed to play board games.
And Neebs was the Kevin Bacon of Hickory, North Carolina.
Board.
He's like, why can't we do that? And they're like, Jesus. And he'd just go out and dance until someone
Yep.
let him do something.
I'm gonna go dance and climb trees. I'll be
Try and
back.
stop me.
I was picturing the class warfare version of shoots and ladders. Like, if you're a certain class, you just you go to the left of the board and you just go take the elevator to the top.
Yeah.
You don't have to deal with the game at all.
Connect 4.
Yeah, Connect Four is good times.
Yeah.
I can't be beaten that. People try, but I can't be beat.
Oh, really?
Connect 4.
Yeah, I can't be.
No, you lose all the
Wow.
time. You're colorblind. You still
No.
don't get it. No, I'm kidding.
You think you win
Look at
every
4
time.
cross.
He's like, I won again.
Every chip's the same my color.
Yeah.
Oh, you just won for me. Thanks for making the 4th across.
Yeah, I got 24. Connected 24 or 25 there.
That's
Nah, I'm undefeated. I can't be touched.
that should be a thing. Millennial Connect 4. It's where all the chips are the same color. Everybody wins. You both win.
Neebs, you know what I'd love?
Yeah.
I'd love to play actually with everyone. One of my favorite board games growing up was there were 2 of them. I forget. One of them I haven't played since I was a kid. It was Payday. I used to love Payday. I don't even
Payday's
remember how
great.
to play it.
I
and
liked
then
it.
and I also loved Life, and I still play the game of Life. It's one of those board games that's still kind of popular today, and I have
Yeah.
kids. Life is something that I'd rather play like 10 times more than Monopoly myself.
Okay.
Okay.
It's more fun. You get to pick the career. There's a little bit of chance on which career you're going to get. You don't get to pick it, but you get to pick if you want to go to to college or not, and then you could land on the lotteries, and all of a sudden you're winning millions of dollars, but you're a plumber, and it doesn't matter.
Plumber. Yeah. Yeah.
Come on, man.
You put your wife in the car next to you and the kids. You pop them in
That's
the
right.
little pegs in the seats.
I got 6 kids. I'm a plumber, and I won the lottery 6 times in the last 4 years.
See,
I don't think
Payday.
I've ever played Life.
Payday.
game.
I actually got years ago. Because I used to enjoy playing that. I think with my mom a lot, and it didn't hold up for me.
I
Payday. It
used
was
to
like,
love
oh,
that when I was I literally would go over to my friend's house when I was 13 years old. That's how lame I was, and I'd be like, "All right, let's play Payday, man."
Yeah. And he
Yeah.
was like, "No, let's do Dungeons and Dragons." I'm like, "No, I want to play Payday."
Yeah.
I could see myself not answering the door. Like I look out the window and I see Simon out there with the Payday under his arm. I'm like, everybody,
No.
be quiet.
Aurelius, was Randy Newman always asking you to play Dungeons and Dragons? That was the voice that I just heard.
Play some Dungeons and Dragons.
Randy Newman as a dungeon master could be a fun playthrough.
That'd be something
Oh,
else.
God.
That'd be something else.
into a village.
This it reminded me of Simon at the Door. Kind of, I don't know why that made me think of the story. It's like not really related, but back when we were kids and you got your friends in town and getting together to play, we had this one of our friends, Maeve. He just like not want to play that day, and we're just like need one more person to play baseball, like to have even teams and shit. And sometimes he'd just kind of be like, and he'd make up excuses. And my favorite excuse he ever made was like, he had to go to the grocery store with his mom, right? And we're like, why do you have to, why? He's like, well, she's getting fruit roll-ups today. And we're like, okay. Then she can get fruit roll-ups. And he's like, but what if they have a new flavor?
I got to be there for
Hey,
that.
That's pretty solid.
That's a good. Yeah, no, I would have
Yeah.
accepted that.
So he didn't play baseball that day. So
Did they? Did you see him later and say, "Hey, any new flavors?"
yeah, I guarantee we gave him shit about that for 3 years after. I guarantee it. Probably
Yeah,
to the
we didn't play baseball yet. You ready now?
Yeah.
yeah, we've been waiting.
Just to see what he comes up with next.
Yeah. I had a group of friends in high school. They loved to play Risk.
I love Risk. Yeah.
Yeah, I've never played. I only saw them play. It always took them so fucking long
Yeah.
that I have this odd hatred for that game based on that.
They're still playing it.
Yeah, it was like because the first time I was hanging out with them, went over to their house. It was like, oh yeah, we're in the middle of a game of Risk, and I swear to God, that thing went on for months. I'm like, when does this end?
I like
You guys have been
Stratego a
playing
lot
this
more.
shit. Say what?
I was a Stratego guy. I used to play
Yeah,
that when I
never
lived with
tried that
Simon a
one.
lot too. Remember, me and Siege used to play
Yeah,
Stratego quite a bit.
I didn't know how to play Stratego or Risk, and every time it came out, I was like, all right, I'm checking out.
I gotta go get some fruit roll-ups.
Yep.
I tell you what, to go back to Monopoly real quick, I had this SpongeBob version of Monopoly back in the day, and it had the coolest thing. It had this coin that you'd move every person's turn. Or every round, I think, or whatever, you'd move the coin one space around the board, right? And when it get to the end, the game's over, and you just kind of assess so it kind of like is a speed version.
That's a good way to just
But-
just speed it along.
Yeah, if the coin was on a space that you landed on and you didn't, and nobody owned it, you could get it for free. But if someone owned it, you had to pay them double. So it was like a brilliant little
That's
extra
great.
feature. I thought was pretty neat.
And there's a clear end. I could see where the
Yeah.
misery ends.
Yeah, you see.
Yeah,
it.
that's the Monopoly does kind of neat because it is one of those games that can go on forever. Like,
Yeah.
at some
Yeah.
point, you just got to call it. You're like, fuck, you won because you got all the best property.
Yeah, so there's a pro tip for any of you who want a quicker Monopoly version. Just pull out a quarter and move it in one space
Every
around the
turn.
board every round. Yeah.
There you go.
That's
yeah.
simple. But like
Moves it right along.
like the Family Feud to me just lends. I mean, yes, there's going to be whatever. We'll do them both, but it's so easy to come up with really dumb answers. Like I still laugh at that shit. I could still laugh at bloopers from that show from
Oh yeah.
the 70s because they're it's just basic stupid answers.
Man, what's his face now is funny. He's a funny dude. I
Steve
forget-
Harvey's a funny motherfucker.
He's a great host. He's a really
quick
good host.
and he's I'm sure he's making a mint and he's
Yeah.
good at that.
Yep.
As I'm sure many other things.
Yeah.
I'd like it to see us play newlyweds too. I know we're not married, but I think we all know each other pretty well.
Yeah, we probably could.
It'd be fun to.
I bet we
we
don't know each
could.
other's favorite colors, though.
We
well,
don't?
maybe.
Like I would say, Dallas's favorite color might be yellow.
It is.
Huh, I
Bam.
just thought you picked that
So
because
that's
that was
easy.
kind of like left. So wait a minute.
No.
Neebs, your favorite color's green?
No, I don't have a favorite color.
Is yours purple? Because is yours purple?
It's not. It's not.
Okay.
It's black.
I would have guessed black before purple.
Yeah.
But I went right for your character.
Black's not a color.
That's true, but it's his favorite thing that he wears. It is a color. I mean, it's not a
I've
color,
just heard
but
people's.
I know.
Yeah,
Neither is
yeah.
white, right?
I don't know.
But
I don't
it still says what
color to
color?
me.
White.
It's a color to me.
So when someone says, "What's your favorite color?" they got to talk about what the color of the thing is. Say, "What's your favorite color shirt?" is very different than "What's your favorite color flower?" or sunset
Well,
or car.
who has a
Man,
favorite
there's a lot
color?
of colors in it.
Sunset. You're a
I want to say you're
monster
making
if
a
you
good
do.
point, but I don't know.
I don't know either.
Well, do you want a yellow car, Dallas?
Depends on the kind of yellow, I suppose. I don't know. And
wanna
Probably
depends
would
what
depend on the car as well.
Yeah. Some cars,
Yeah.
a yellow car, you're like, damn, that looks good. And then, I don't know. Some colors work on different cars, don't they?
But I get what you're saying, Neebs. Like, I like blue. I'd like a blue car, but I want blue food.
No, blue food's not good.
Yeah.
Blueberry.
Blue nachos.
Yeah,
maybe.
I,
Very
I like
like
black T-shirts, but I don't
There's
want
not a
a
lot of
black spot on my lung.
Yeah.
right. See,
Blue waffles.
blue waffles are awful.
Blue waffles are the best.
I thought you were going to say you didn't like black people.
No, I love black people.
Yeah.
Awkward silence after that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because we all know it's not true.
I know. Trying to make up for it by saying that you love black people.
I like black people more than I like white people. Get out of here.
that is
Mostly
so
because of you
racist.
guys.
Yeah.
We're white people. What's wrong with us?
Yeah.
Man,
Why are you being racist towards us, Nick?
I always wanted to have a black friend when I was younger, like a good black friend. Like, actually, there weren't that many black people in my, I guess, in my little town, or at least not in my school. But, so, yeah, I didn't really have a close friend that was black until I was, like, older, and I always wanted to have that when I was younger. Any of you guys?
Yeah, well, I grew up in such a whitewashed little town west of Minneapolis. I remember when we heard about the first black family moving there, we were all excited. All me and my friends were like,
Everybody got pitchforks and
no, Appsro, go ahead and leave. Go ahead and leave.
What did you say?
Time to go.
Everybody
It's not worth bringing up.
Yeah, let's-
But no, it's like we wanted the diversity in the town. We were all
Yeah.
excited about the diversity. Like, bring it.
yeah, that's awesome.
Yeah, I mean, just such a dinky town. We didn't fucking Farmville, you know what I mean? That's not the name of the town, but I was surrounded by dairy. It wasn't a very diverse neighborhood.
And I grew up
Yeah,
in Cleveland, so you can imagine.
Yeah.
Right.
Especially during, like,
say-
it sucked because, like, there was a lot of racism, like, when I was growing up, and, even, like, family members who have long passed, but, you know, my interpretation at first of, you know, anybody that wasn't white was like, oh, these are not good people. And then I met them, and I was like, what the hell's wrong with you guys? These guys are great.
Right.
Because I'm just, like, I don't know, I made friends easy. So it was like, no, don't say bad things about people just because they have different skin color. They're from somewhere else. Like, this.
Fuck that old generation. That
Yeah,
old
I can't wait for them
brainwash.
to just
So none
die
of you
off.
grew up in neighborhoods with black people?
Well, no, not
No, I
my,
did.
I
not
did.
my area.
Yeah, I did.
Okay. Well, most of the kids that lived around me were about half. About half black, half white.
Yeah.
Remember I told you the story about my neighbors, Pimp and Peaches. They were my age. And
Pimp and Peaches.
Pimp and Peaches.
Oh,
They
there's
were
two
brother and
people,
sister.
Pimp and Peaches. Okay.
Yeah. Because they're... Huh?
Pimp.
And Peaches.
Yeah, but pimp. You know what a pimp is, right?
Those
Yeah.
are given names.
But, I mean, I was probably, I don't know, 5 or 6. And me and Pimp were in the same age or same class. I think Peaches was older. But we rode to school together a lot.
Kid's name was Pimp.
Because and Peaches.
Yeah. This is a story, a children's book, future.
Yeah, it
anyway,
is.
go on. Pimp and Peaches.
Okay, I'm sorry.
Okay, go ahead.
It was hard for me to get over
But
this.
yeah, we
Kid named Pimp.
my mom would take all 3 of us to school sometimes, and sometimes their mom would take all 3 of us to
Yeah.
school.
Yeah.
Pimp
Yeah.
and Peaches. Man, I love
So
it.
we were buddies for a long time.
Yeah, no, I remember, like, yeah, growing up for me, like, there were definitely more white kids than black kids, but that was like a handful of black kids, and I was friends with a lot of them.
Yeah.
We all rode the bus together and just cut up.
Yeah.
Yeah. I was I was colorblind as a kid.
That's
You know,
good.
it was just like, you know, that when you're a kid, you're just like, everybody's my friend. I don't give a fuck.
This is one thing I was thankful for joining the Marine Corps. Is like it got me out of the small town. It just introduced me to fucking the world or
world.
you know,
Yeah.
people. Like just it was a really good thing for me that way. I appreciated the military for that.
One thing that I was, and we probably talked about this, but I used to be so homophobic when I was younger. You know, I didn't understand the whole gay thing. And then when like you said, when you moved, it made me think of it. Because when I moved to New Orleans, and that's a very large gay community there.
Yeah.
And I used to be like, oh, okay, you're gay. Just, you know, come on, man. Don't try to, like, I just assumed every one of them wanted to fuck the hell out of me. Yeah.
wanted to
And it's
bang
like,
you.
Probably
really?
did.
Like, they obviously didn't, but I was kind of cute. And then I got to be friends with a few guys, and I was just like, oh, okay.
It goes to show how important it is to get out of your bubble.
Yes.
Your,
Yeah, no
of
shit.
your small mindset bubble that just
Yes.
kind of happens where you grow up. Like everyone's in their bubbles, their little tribal bubbles. Like it's really important to get out of those.
It
and
is.
meet the world, see the world, meet people, all different kinds. You just fucking meet them.
I think no matter what group you choose in life, there's assholes in every one.
Of course.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Yeah, absolutely.
Just assume someone's a good person
Yeah.
until you find out otherwise,
That's a good way to go about it.
individually.
So what should we do? This is the second podcast of the year of 2021. What do we want to end it with today? What kind of a positive, wonderful note do we want to
And
just...
we were going out in world peace right there. I mean, how do we,
that's as positive
we
as
make
you can
that
get.
more-
Is, looking past people's differences.
Hey, we can't get a better.
Can't get a better out than that.
We had a good run with Simon. We had a good run, guys.
Thank you for being here.
What?
Was he
Say
crying?
goodbye to everyone, Neebs or Dora.
Anyway, wish we'd have stopped earlier.
Yeah.
it would've
Nope.
been
Before
better.
Simon had a stroke.
Now we're gonna stay on even longer, just to piss you off.